Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness and welcome to a glorious January day here in Connecticut. You can see the sun is streaming through the windows. It's absolutely beautiful here. Above freezing, mid-30s, sun's out. Suppose we're having a big storm later in the week, but whatever. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Little different perspective. I got a very interesting email from one of my pals, and I'll get to that in a minute. Have you been spit buzzing? I have not played a note on the trumpet today. I have done some spit buzzing. Okay, so and you should be too. Let's see where we are, and let's get going. Anyway, double C's that Maynard would be proud of, double C's on the pick that Maurice would be proud of. Any type of music you want to play, from low F sharp up to the double C's, is yours without even warming up. You change to a piccolo without even warming up. Brandenburg, Michael Haydn, it's all there for you. It's as simple as that. Anyway, yes. Now, you guys that have been listening to this for a period of time have been listening to my blatherings for a couple years now. And everybody that's with it has done a lot better. They've absolutely 100% done a lot better. But sometimes if I can say something, or Jerry can say pretty much the same thing, it might resonate with you differently. Okay? Now, I was talking about a cough tone for about 10 days, and that seemed to throw everybody off. And we got it straightened out, and I made up some lessons and all this sort of stuff so everybody's straight. But the way I say something is very, very important in how it's done. So I got a email from a pal of mine that is actually a wonderful trumpet player. He's a freelance guy in and around New York City, and very much a big band lead type guy. Okay? He has been with Jerry for quite a while. Okay? And very, very strong. Very, very strong. Terrific player and a very, very nice guy. We keep in touch. Bought some kettlebells. He's doing green juice and red juice and all that sort of stuff. He's really gotten with the program, and he likes the channel very much and all this sort of thing. So anyway, now remember, he has been with Jerry for a long time. Okay? So anyway, I got this email. Hey, Ralph, how are things with you? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I've been working on the new chop setup and have a few observations. They weren't even questions. They were observations. Okay? Overall, my sound is louder. Jesus. And my slotting above high C is more accurate. I'll get back to that in a minute and tell you why I chuckled. Okay? My top lip tucks in slightly behind my lower lip, which pushes back through my teeth again slightly. My tongue seems to be the biggest change. My tongue tip is at my lower gum line, and the rest of my tongue holds upward and sealing against the roof of my mouth. Okay? In addition to this, I have been raising the lower lip higher, creating more of a noticeable donut. I say thick bottom lip. He's talking about donut. See what I mean? I just started the donut move in the last couple of days, but it seems to be helping. The main change that I see is that the tongue is no longer goes through the teeth. This is huge, huge. Jerry taught through the teeth tonguing as long as I've known him. This way seems better, but it's a far cry from the old way. Do you see things as I do, or am I going off the beam? I emailed him right back, and I said, Jerry himself couldn't have said it any better. Okay? Now, again, I send you diagrams, and I say type of things. Now, guys, you can't take my word, this word, and just verbatim and say, oh, I'm wrong because Ralph said this and whatnot. Okay? Remember, everything is inside the mouth. And if I could see inside your mouth, I say, oh yeah, your tongue's a little flat. Okay, but we can't do that. You have to feel it. Okay? So if what you're feeling is not exactly like this, don't sweat it. The tongue locks everything in, and the tone will tell you. If your tone is centered, pure, brilliant, and in tune, you're doing it right. Right. Or certainly close enough to what we're doing that you're going to get the good results. Now, once again, my tongue is different from yours. It's different from my friends. The mouth cavity, the oral cavity, the teeth, the jaw, everything is different. So if things aren't exactly the same, don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay? You want to see the big picture. And what you want is the tongue behind the bottom lip pushing back against it, which flexes the tongue, just like he said. Okay? Goes up to the roof of his mouth. The tip is down to his gum line. See, that sounds a little low for what I'm doing. I'm a little above that, but again. Now, once again, raising, in addition to this, he's been raising the lower lip higher. That just happens naturally for me. See? I'm just going to press against it. See how it goes up? Okay? That happens naturally to me when I'm flexing like that. Okay, he calls it the donut. A donut. But why I laughed. Overall, my sound is louder, and my slotting above high C is more accurate. Now, guys, his double C is at least as strong as mine. And it has been for a long time. And for him to be even louder, he must be an absolute savage. Okay? Now, with that said, the point is every note you play doesn't have to be optimal volume. That just makes everything easier if you have strength and reserve. If you have to play double C's and you can get up to an E or an F above it, then you have something in reserve. If you have an enormous triple F double C, then certainly you can play a double C F forte. Something in reserve. It takes all the stress off. You don't have to work as maximum the whole time. So again, the more the merrier. Tone, power, range, and endurance. There is no limit to it. There is no limit to it. And I can almost guarantee in another couple of weeks, he's going to send me another email. And I don't want to put words in his mouth. He's going to send me another email that his range has gone up. Guaranteed. Power, strength, it just happens. It makes everything easier and everything expands. Down as well. So often, guys, lower register. Sometimes they're shaking, it's stuffy, it's fuzzy and everything in the lower register. And we don't even play again in the lower register. Okay? I'll do 15, 20 minutes in the middle register, playing where it plays, where it's playing correctly, which automatically will loosen everything up. And all of a sudden, okay, let me hear you low G again. Boom, it pops right out. And we haven't practiced the lower register once. See what I mean? A little different perspective. Okay? And if what I just said sounds Greek to you, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Go back to your book, go back to my video, whatever the case may be, and do it. But if that, the word donut or whatever, so, oh, that's what Ralph was talking about. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. As long as we are using the tongue for compression against the lips to take the strain off the lips, we're doing it right. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Anyway, I hope you had a good weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. And live your life with true power. Love you all.